Hey lifers, and welcome into the living room for a quick fun recap of a birthday gift that I gave my son. And before I actually show, we did a little recap video with all of us, and I was going to just post that, and then I said, well, maybe let me set this up and explain what had happened before I show it, because y'all might call the authorities on me as a parent. So I need to tell you guys what happened. So for my son's 14th birthday, I found that they were having an anime weekend here in Atlanta. And so I bought passes for, my oldest son and my youngest and myself, of course, and we were going to go to this anime weekend, because my son loves anime. He is fully immersed into the Asian culture, but also into Japanese anime. They read mangas, which are like, for us, comic books, but thicker, and all of this kind of stuff. And he draws a lot of anime characters and creates storylines and everything else. So he's all in. So I thought this was going to be an epic birthday gift. Now, when I bought the tickets, let me back up. So when I bought these passes for this weekend, which was not cheap, I think I bought like the full pass. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it was like the weekend of like October 28th, like Halloween was that Sunday or whatever. So I knew then, I said, okay, well, I don't think we have anything too much planned. But here's where a comedy of errors happened. First off, I didn't know the Atlanta Braves were going to make it to the World Series. And I did not know that they would actually end up playing literally like down the street from the Galleria where a lot of the festivities for Anime Weekend were going to be. So traffic nightmare already in my mind when that happened. And then the second thing, I knew that we had to have COVID tests, like negative COVID tests, before we attended the event. I knew that when I bought the tickets, because we're real nervous about super spreader events, crowds of people and stuff like that. We don't do that. But for his birthday, I was like, we're going to be very careful. We're going to mask up. We're going to take extra vitamins and supplements. We're going to do everything we can to be safe. We're going to stay away from people as much as possible in a convention kind of situation. And but in my mind, I was like, and I'll make sure I have the COVID test done. And okay, so that happened. But on the way, in between this time, like maybe a couple of weeks before that, my mom, Mimi, found out that she had to have a minor surgery. So that took place like maybe 2 weeks beforehand or a week and a half before the anime weekend. So I wasn't banking on any of that either. So my mind was preoccupied there. And I'm a working mom. So I work from home, and working from home is hard work. I'm telling y'all, it's not like I work for myself. I work for a big company. And when you're at home and you're with your work all the time, you tend to work a lot more, which I'm getting better about, but I work. So all that to say, it was a crazy, super hectic 2 weeks before this event. The test had to be done. And, and my 30th high school reunion was that Saturday. So we were going to go to the anime convention Friday night. As soon as I picked the kids up from school and I was off work, we were going to go to the anime convention that night, go back on Saturday after my high school virtual reunion. We were going to go back that evening on Saturday. And then the kiddos decided they didn't want to do Sunday, which was fine by me because I'm like, well, cool. So all of that. And see, this is how it just all unraveled right before my mommy eyes. And on that Friday, it was cold and raining. Already, I'm excited about the break. I love baseball, so I'm excited about the game. But then I'm also dreading that I have to literally drive in traffic in the rain. It's cold, trying to find parks at this anime convention because the World Series is literally down the street. But I sucked it up, got the kiddos ready to go. We all, anime ready. 30 minutes before we were supposed to leave, it hit me. I forgot to get our COVID test. I don't know how I forgot. I wish I could say there was something happening that stopped me. I just completely forgot to do it. I don't even know, and that's something that's not normal for me. And even as I always tell people, yeah, I'm divorced and I'm a working mom and I have a lot of things that I'm juggling, a lot of balls in the air. But one thing I've always been mindful of is keeping my list and checking everything and making sure I have everything done. So I don't know what curveball got into the mix that got into my mind that made me forget to see about all of us having this here COVID test. So then I'm like panicking. I told her, I said, I cannot believe I don't have the COVID test done. Oh my goodness, my son is getting sad, but he didn't want to say anything. But he's in there drawing, on his little iPad. He's drawing anime because he's thinking, I ain't gonna see nobody because my mama, is completely flaked out. And I just, on my phone, just scrolling, trying to find a place that I can get us the COVID test because everything's booked up. It's so hard to get rapid tests. But I did. I found a place, incoming. It's like Peachtree, immediate care, whatever. And they had appointments, and I just put all three of our names on them instead of individually, and just said, Lord, just don't let them reject it. They took us, and that took me that direction instead of going south on 85. No big deal. I'm like, okay, guys, I got us an appointment. Of course, we're an hour behind on leaving, but I never really get upset when we get thrown off when we're supposed to be somewhere, because I always say maybe, that's God protecting us from something. Maybe it's an accident on 85, but we had left earlier. I never really get all in a frenzy when something totally throws your plan off. So we're riding to there. The kiddos are like, we got to get these COVID tests, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know, the whole up the nose thing. And I've been going to events that have required COVID tests. So this was probably my fourth rodeo with the whole COVID, test thing. Got down there. The lady tells me, oh, your insurance didn't cover the last time you were here, and you have a balance of $934, so we can't do anything for you, but we'll take care of the kids. We'll do their tests. And I was like, oh. So then that happens, and so I'm on the phone. I'm like, wait a minute, why did my insurance deny? Let me check, blah, blah, blah. That's a whole nother comedy of errors. And I'm like, no. I said, they denied it by accident, but I'm sure all of my claims have been, approved, but it hadn't gotten to their billing system yet. I still don't know how that happened or what happened. And I said, okay, I need to pay out of pocket because I'm not going to have them tested and then I'm not testing and blah, blah. So I pay $175 to be tested. Of course, I have coverage so I can get reimbursed. Thank you, Lord, for that. And so I'm going to be reimbursed, but that was still paperwork, long time. We're in there much longer than I felt like we needed to be because nobody else was there. But finally they said, okay, well, you can pay and then we'll test you too. And we all got tested and we had to wait 15 minutes for the test to come back. We all came back negative. And so we're off. Everybody's like, oh, yay, Mom, we did it. It's dark outside. It's raining cats and dogs and mice. It is a mess on the highway, but we're on 400 now, which is another highway, in Atlanta. So if you're not on 85 or 285 or the main interstate, then there's 400. So we're up there at that point. So we hop on 400 South. It was actually a smooth ride, not too much traffic. We got off, got to the exit, saw the Braves, all the stuff lighting up and everything. We're there pretty much at the time they were supposed to start playing. And we couldn't find a park, but we finally found someplace to park. We get there, and I'm like, okay, pulled up all my information. There's this update from the anime convention weekend that was done 2 days prior. But of course, 2 days prior, I was so busy, caught up with work, I didn't even look at the stuff. I was literally going to wing it and just show up, and we're just going to have a ball. And so I looked, and it said free COVID testing on site. On site. free COVID test. I just paid $175. Yeah, I'm gonna get reimbursed, but it's the principle now. Okay, but that's my fault because I should have. And I always go in and check stuff before I go places. But y'all, this time I was literally on a wing of a prayer and more wing than prayer. And so I got down. I said, okay. And I just laughed at myself. We got out of the car and we're walking in. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, wow, we're here so late. Because I was trying to see what events, like was there going to be like any voice characters, or the panels were all full because everybody packed in early to get a seat to hear the panel discussions. And, you know, so all the things that I knew my kiddo would enjoy were kind of like all packed out because we were late getting there. And we get in there and it's an evening crowd of anime convention participants. It's definitely an evening crowd. But that's okay, because, you know, we knew people were going to be in cosplay. That's what I'm in right now. Not fully, but, you know, somebody's going to get this Inosuke situation that I got going on because my kiddos didn't want to come back. So I'm just setting up what happened before we got there and how poems came out. And my children said they saw people walking around with their own personal stripper poles. And boom booms were out. Not everywhere. Just a few sprinkled here and there. Enough for us to be like, probably should have left way earlier and come earlier. Or maybe mommy should have read and figured out where we needed to be. But this is where all the main activity was at that time on that day. So anyway, that's setting up what happened and how, you know, our recap of the event and how it came to be that we only did one day of this fabulous idea of a birthday gift that I thought I had for my son that ended up being a very expensive lesson for me. First of all, slow down. Moms, slow down, caregivers, and take your time and read and pay attention and center yourself. I was literally just going like gangbusters all week, going like gangbusters on that Friday. Just go, 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 go. And, you know, just missing the mark on so many things. But man, that one time, what we saw was quite an experience. And my children said it best, because we laugh about it. We're still laughing about it. But I really begged them to go back the next day, because my son has two of these Inosuke. I hope I'm saying that right. Akatsuki. Maybe it's Akatsuki. Inosuke is a character. Akatsuki. Whatever. I got it on. Akatsuki, Inosuke, whatever. Y'all gonna get this anime work, because I was going to wear this the second day. I really wanted to wear my Darth Vader outfit, but I couldn't wear that. But I was going to give him this. My son has two of these. And I was like, oh yeah, baby. We're ready. We're coming back tomorrow in cosplay. And my children were like, we're done. We've had enough. Don't bring us back down here. So anyway, that's how this happened. That's how the video took place. But I didn't want y'all to think that, you know, that I'm a bad parent and that I just, you know, just don't pay attention. That this is how it went down. But it was still an experience for us. It was a lot of fun. You know, thank you for hanging out with us. But y'all have got to see from their view of what happened on our wild anime birthday gift that did not keep giving, because we didn't go back weekend. And get in the comments, you know, tell did you go? Are you into what your kids are into? Because that's the whole point of this is, you know, I try to get into what my kids are into, because, you know, not all anime is good anime, just like anything. Not all movies are good movies. Not all cartoons are good cartoons. So, you know, I try to make sure that I'm present, fully present and engaged in what they're doing. and what they're watching and what they're listening to. And sometimes you miss as a parent, as a mom. Sometimes I miss. But in this, I was like, I'm in. I'm all in, you know, to what it is you're doing, because I want to monitor what they watch and what they see. And then I ended up being the culprit and taking them into the den of poems. It was, to hear their reaction though, y'all, priceless. I will forever, this will never not be funny to me. But you know, get in the comments with me. Are you guys into what your kids are into? Are your kids into anime? Are you, you know, doing stuff that you probably wouldn't normally do, or watching things you wouldn't normally watch, but you're in there anyway because your kids are into it and you need to know about it, or you need to listen to it, or, you know, music that you're into. But my oldest kiddo still loves anime, still is fully immersed in the culture, and I love that about him. And I love that he's exposed me to anime and things that I really didn't know. I grew up watching Speed Racer. That was my idea of anime, Speed Racer deal. But I mean, he is so into it and into the culture. So, you know, like this video, comment on it. You know, check out another video I posted of my son and I. We were in the kitchen making onigiri. See, that's how much he's into. Like, he's into the food and everything. So that video was posted this week as well. So check that out, hanging out with us in the kitchen, trying to figure out how to make onigiri. But anyway, that's a whole nother situation. Thank you all for watching. Check out the kids' point of view for this. Tell us what you think. Okay. So what happened? What happened tonight? What happened, children?
I went to an anime convention.
Yeah, yes. How was that, son? He went to, that was his birthday gift, was the full weekend pass to the Atlanta anime. Hold yours up, Charlie.
No.
Why, man?
I'm embarrassed.
To the full convention. I might need the light on so people can see how beautiful this event was. Okay, so what y'all think?
Never again.
Never again, baby. Why?
Don't send hate to them unless you say it was from me. But like, this is like
I have a list of things.
men and thongs.
We didn't
Grown men, by the way.
Women and thongs.
I feel like
Lingerie.
Non-binaries and thongs.
everybody had thongs on, but not everybody. Some people had on a whole lot of stuff. Like
I
a
saw
A 13-year-old wearing full gear. Like, it was just weird, right?
They told me, we've had enough, mother.
It's not safe around here.
We ready to go.
It's not safe around here, y'all. It's not safe.
I actually had a nice
Amy
time.
got a big forehead.
I've never seen who got a big forehead. Me.
Huge forehead.
I told you, I know I got.
We
a
all
big
do.
forehead.
But your forehead look like glucose from a plant cell. Bro.
Oh no!
Hey, right.
Why it's gotta be? Why you had to put your whole hand on my forehead?
Because it's a 5-head.
Look here, I'm proud of my forehead. Me, Sade, it's a lot of us out here claiming the big forehead now.
It's also giving you big wrinkles.
Oh, that's why I don't do this, because you know it does do.
That's
wrinkles.
cute. Anyway, can't relate.
Back to the subject at hand, which was not about my forehead.
Which was Lord.
I don't do wrinkles. Oh.
I don't ever want to do that again.
That was it. You know, it was an experience. So what?
No,
we
it wasn't an
learned-
experience. It was torture. That's what it was. Cause first of all, y'all know
I was like that girl, like.
The lady who passed out in the movie.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say we saw somebody.
She caught the vapor. What did we learn? What did we learn from this experience?
Never to trust your birthday. Like, okay, it was a fun. I'm just glad it wasn't my birthday. I just glad it wasn't my birthday gift.
My son loves anime.
I really do.
He draws.
Not enough,
draw.
obviously.
He watches it. I mean, he's got me watch. Yeah, they both have me watching My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
See this lock screen? Oh.
No.
What else do we watch?
We watched My Hero Academia.
Promise Neverland. AOT.
Toilet Bound Hanako.
Yeah. So it's a lot of we like a good anime.
Yes.
Well, they do, and then they pull
Taste.
me in, and then I actually like it. So I thought for his 14th birthday, I was like, what can I do anime related for him? And I scrolled, and I said, I wonder if there's any anime event in Atlanta. And bingo, in October, which is the month of his birthday,
Hey.
there was this, Atlanta anime convention.
It sounded real good, didn't it?
And it was...
And it turned out to be live pornography.
Well, not all. It was a little bit of pornography looking stuff. But...
And there was a club.
I don't know.
It's a
And I literally
club.
saw a girl in thong walk over there. So
we saw some thongs.
We saw a bunch of thongs.
you had to be 18.
I
to
saw
get in
some
there.
Playboy Bunny women in there.
True. It's everything. It's everything from cute little cartoon characters. And
Like
I think
Rena.
like Pico Chico was, what's his name?
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu.
Y'all,
Pikachu was there. But then so was
It's a-
Peekaboo. We saw somebody.
Well, we saw a
Yeah.
boom, bro.
boom booms. We saw boom booms walking
Yo,
around.
I saw somebody who was literally carrying their stripper club, strip pole.
Yeah,
Did y'all see the person with the strip?
I ain't see the stripper pole being toted around.
It was literally like roll.
Hey, listen, this is a valuable piece of, listen, we got these passes and the children don't even want to come back. They're like, nah, Mom, we good.
I'm embarrassed by this.
I'm embarrassed.
I will say this. I'm glad they experienced it because we always talked about, anime conventions will be so cool. And they probably are when you're older and you don't have your 48-year-old
Mother embarrassing you,
with you.
trying to take pictures in front of something that don't even make sense.
I didn't care.
It's not even from a
It
mainstream
was,
show.
I mean, some of the stuff was creative. And
Her excuse was creative.
and I kept trying to take pictures, and these
I
clowns wouldn't even take pictures with me.
I hate to judge, but if I see,
did take a picture with you.
You did. You sure did. In front of that thing after you took all the candy over there that was sitting on the thing. But yeah. But no. We won't be back tomorrow because I said, we can go.
But was there a price though?
For what?
For the candy?
No, it was free.
Yeah,
Anyway, that was traumatizing.
We learned that.
No, we didn't learn. We saw.
And we learned something. Just because you like a genre and certain parts of it, you don't have to like all elements.
Yeah, I saw.
Apparently, we didn't like it enough.
Yeah.
I
You like watching it. You
Yeah,
like reading your manga.
But not watching
drawing.
Not watching people dress up like
Wait,
that.
yo,
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Watching people dress up, the cosplay. That's what y'all call
It's
it.
too bright.
Yeah.
Chill.
It's too bright. It's not shown.
Bro,
Let me turn down my brightness.
Okay, he wants y'all to see.
It's still too. Yeah,
it's
get
still
it
too
up.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. But
I'll link in the description. Put a picture.
I'll put a picture of it in the description.
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm glad we experienced it
I'm
because
not.
the whole time,
Terror.
we're thinking, it's gonna be
The ghetto. I was scared.
well,
for my
but
life.
you were excited about it. So now that
I was so excited. I was talking to my friends. I was like, oh my gosh, I can
I was jumping up and down, and then
then
Bro,
you got
when I saw that, I hate to judge, but when I see a furry, I quiver a little bit in my boots.
it was
It was not
They
safe.
get
at
a
all.
it was the
They get a
grown
little
people. It was the
handsy.
grown people. Some people look older than me,
They were
walking
older than me.
around in like full on
What's his name again? What's his name? I saw
little bitty children out there. I don't know.
I saw what's his name? I saw a 50-year-old looking Venti from Genshin.
But I
Impact.
will say this: I admire their passion. They woke up this morning and they chose to do this. They said, "You know what? I'm all in. I'm gonna wear my cosplay, which is, for those of y'all, I didn't know either. Costume. dressing up in a costume.
These are adult men.
In different characters. Some of them are in characters that have nothing to do with anime.
Like,
I could have come down here as Darth Vader. When I saw that Darth Vader man out there with his lightsaber, I thought, well, heck, I could have come dressed. I was gonna dress up tomorrow, but my children don't want to come back. So that's that. So I was gonna record. We're gonna have a whole vlog on the anime weekend.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
fun.
it's over.
Fun.
It's over.
Yeah, I saw them furries, y'all. I had to leave. Like,
Yeah, it was.
I didn't meet anybody. I couldn't even say I was scared to talk to people because I saw a few people. I was scared to talk.
He got scared. The main one who was excited.
I love to talk.
And was walking around.
I love to talk.
And then Charlie just called it. He said, all right, let's call it. It's time
But
to go.
as soon as I saw that guy, as soon as I saw the shirtless man, it was over.
It was over. It was over. I saw some drunk people. And there was some really good
people might question my parenting.
Yeah.
After this experience. This is our second.
Did you see?
Mommy, I did have fun though.
You did. I'm glad, son. They're not telling me the truth.
Anyway, so when you gonna slide that 20?
Slide you $20 for saying you had fun.
We filmed this, didn't we?
Yes, it's filmed. It's filming now.
But where's our cut though?
What cut?
We filmed money.
Oh no, I don't pay y'all for this.
Yeah, but didn't you take us to a pornography scene?
No, I did not tell you. Are you trying to blackmail? I feel a little blackmailish. I feel a little blackmail energy coming on.
Give us $20, I will cancel you.
Mm-hmm. Bad parents.
It be your own people. It be your own family.
Give us $20. We can't.
I'm not giving you $20. I gave you an anime weekend that y'all don't want.
She took us to a strip club.
Paid for and everything.
At least I didn't strip. Aren't you?
Oh
glad?
no.
Oh, they're done. They left. That's how I get rid of them. Anytime I talk about being human as a mama. See, look, that is so funny. Yeah, they're gone. That is so funny. They've actually exited the vehicle. My children. Goodbye. I love you. I did the best I could.
I calmed down.
Oh my Lord. Y'all back?
Yeah, I calmed down a little bit.
Y'all ready to say good night or goodbye?
Good night.
This is the end of it.
So please remember her face.
Yo, I have one.
Let me pose for my mugshot. Let me turn this.
Child for porn.
Wait. This is the only thing that
For kid exposure.
Yo, this funny. Good night, y'all.
No.
It won't be. Oh, you got more to say?
I have one thing to say. This